Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crime Talk. Today, we embark on a journey into the world of mind readers, where some individuals possess the extraordinary ability to peer into the depths of others' thoughts, wielding control through their words and gaze. So the man we're about to uncover today, Wolf Messing. Wolf Messing, a name shrouded in mystery, continued to bewilder and intrigue long after his death. The story of Wolf Messing is a mesmerizing blend of magic, psychic powers, and mind manipulation, and it all began with a young Jewish boy from Poland. Born on September 10, 1899, into a Jewish family in Poland, Wolf Messing was destined to follow in the footsteps of his ancestors and become a rabbi. However, the young wolf had dreams and aspirations that diverged from the religious path his family had laid out for him. At the age of 16 or 17, in the year 1910, Wolf made a daring and life-altering decision. He ran away from home, leaving behind everything he knew, with no money or ticket, and boarded a train to Berlin. Little did he know that this impulsive choice would set him on the path to self-discovery and unlock his incredible potential. On that train, amidst the uncertainties of his runaway adventure, Wolf Messing stumbled upon a revelation. He began to question the essence of his own identity and his untapped capabilities. It was a moment of epiphany, a turning point in his life, but it was during a seemingly ordinary encounter on that very train that destiny smiled upon him. A ticket inspector, known as Teet, repeatedly demanded his ticket from a visibly nervous passenger. The man was clearly distressed, unsure of how to proceed. Finally, he spotted a piece of paper beneath the seat, clutching it tightly with a glimmer of hope. With bated breath, he handed it to T, his eyes avoiding contact, fearing judgment and punishment. The tension in the air was palpable. Teet, however, saw more than just a piece of paper. He saw potential, an inexplicable aura around the young man. This seemingly ordinary ticket inspection would become the catalyst for a profound change in Wolf Messing's life that asked him why he appeared so frightened and concealed. "Sit in your seat," he urged the young Messing. In that fleeting moment, a connection was formed, and the course of Wolf Messing's life took an unexpected turn. Post this incident, Wolf Messing found himself engaged in various odd jobs, even performing in a Berlin circus as a psychic entertainer. His reputation as a man with uncanny abilities to locate lost items grew, and people began seeking his counsel for insights into their lost possessions and glimpses of their futures. It was a remarkable transformation set in motion by a simple train ticket, a ticket that altered the trajectory of his life. As World War I loomed on the horizon, Wolf Messing made a daring prediction that would put him on a collision course with one of history's most notorious figures, Adolf Hitler. He warned that if Hitler dared to attack Russia, his demise was all but assured. Hitler, infuriated by this prophecy, responded by placing a bounty of 2 lake marks on Messing's head, a staggering sum at the time. Realizing the peril he faced, Messing decided to flee Germany. However, fate had other plans in store for him. As he was on the cusp of escaping, he found himself face to face with a team of police officers who, by that time, had become all too familiar with his reputation. They recognized him instantly and sought to apprehend him. What followed was a tense standoff with a suspicious police officer who accused him of being a Jewish magician, the very person they had been tasked to apprehend. The situation escalated rapidly, with the officer delivering a blow to Messing's face. He collapsed, consciousness slipping away, only to awaken later in a bustling police station, bloodied and imprisoned. Fear coursed through him as he contemplated the dire consequences awaiting him. But Wolf Messing was not one to yield easily. Employing his quick wit and a daring gambit, he managed to outsmart the officers. In an audacious twist, he instructed them, "What are you doing here? Come inside the lockup and shut the door." Miraculously, the tables turned, and the officers unwittingly locked themselves inside, while the man who had been a prisoner moments ago was now free. Wolf Messing seized the opportunity to escape police custody and make his way to Russia. In Moscow, he once again found himself working within small circles, foretelling futures and showcasing his remarkable abilities. However, Russia was firmly under the control of Josef Stalin, a leader vehemently opposed to the notion of mind control, leaving no room for individuals like Messing. Yet, when Stalin heard of Messing's prophetic warning concerning Hitler, curiosity overcame his skepticism. Messing was performing at a show when, abruptly, the curtain fell and he was apprehended, whisked away to prison in a closed car. The next day, he stood before none other than Josef Stalin himself. The formidable leader, with his iron grip on power, questioned Messing about his abilities, probing into the enigma that was Wolf Messing. "Are you a magician? How do you deceive people?" Stalin inquired, his gaze piercing. Messing responded with a nonchalant confidence that belied the gravity of the situation. "I control people's perceptions, their thoughts, and then I do as I please," he declared. Stalin, unimpressed, decided to put Messing to the test. "I will not just listen to you. I will test you," he declared with an air of authority. Stalin's first test was to be executed the following day. The challenge was deceptively simple, yet fraught with peril. Messing was tasked with entering Moscow's central bank, the city's largest financial institution, and convincing the bank clerk to hand over 1 lakh rupees, an audacious feat that seemed impossible. The question loomed: how could Messing control others' thoughts and achieve the seemingly unattainable? The challenge was akin to a fantastical dare. Secure 1 lakh rupees from a bank without possessing an account or any conventional means to do so. But Messing, a man whose extraordinary abilities defied explanation, was undaunted. Accompanied by 2 guards, he was ushered to the imposing edifice of the central bank, where a counter awaited him. His steps were guided by intuition, for he did not know which direction to take. With a sense of purpose, he handed a seemingly blank piece of paper to the bank clerk. The clerk, perplexed, scrutinized the paper repeatedly before astonishingly retrieving 1 lakh rubles from the cash drawer, a feat that defied logic and belief. With the currency now in his possession, Messing swiftly concealed it within his bag and departed the bank, leaving those present in a state of awe and bewilderment. His destination, none other than Josef Stalin himself. Upon his return to Stalin's presence, Messing handed over the 1 lakh rupees. The guards, who had thoroughly searched him before and found only a simple piece of paper, were baffled. They had witnessed Messing receive a substantial sum of money without the presence of a check, deposit slip, or any other conventional instrument of banking. Their bewilderment only deepened when Messing, in an audacious twist, returned the same piece of paper to the treasurer. He claimed that the money he had taken was, in fact, Stalin's own funds, and the bank had been unwittingly deceived. Stalin, intrigued and somewhat mystified, inspected the money. At last, he was convinced of Messing's uncanny ability. The enigma deepened as Messing retraced his steps to the bank, leaving those who had witnessed the astonishing feat in a state of profound disbelief. He returned the money to the treasurer, demanding the return of his seemingly ordinary piece of paper. The treasurer, trembling and shaken to his core, retrieved the piece of paper given by Messing. The sight of it left him in a state of shock, echoing the astonishment that had overtaken the young boy when he first saw it transform into a substantial sum of money. The boy, who had been determined and audacious from the start, now faced yet another daunting challenge, one that would test not only his abilities but also his resilience. Imagine a room locked and guarded by soldiers where escape seemed impossible. Yet, at precisely 12:05, a figure emerged, standing before Josef Stalin himself. The leader, taken aback and intrigued by the audacity of this feat, questioned the circumstances. However, curiosity overcame caution, prompting Stalin to propose another test, a test that would push the boundaries of security and trust. Stalin's sleeping quarters were a mystery, even to his own guards. Each night, he would sleep in a different room, with his security personnel kept in the dark about his exact location. It was a complex game of cat and mouse designed to keep potential threats at bay. But Wolf Messing, emboldened by his previous triumphs, accepted the challenge with unwavering confidence. As the clock inched closer to midnight, guards, soldiers, and onlookers awaited the outcome with bated breath. It was more than just a game. It was a high-stakes test of courage and cunning, a test that could determine the course of Messing's life. In the labyrinthine maze of Stalin's bedroom arrangements, Messing had somehow eluded security. When the clock struck midnight, he stood before Stalin, who was both shocked and astounded. He demanded to know how Messing had entered his presence, given the tight security measures in place. Wolf Messing's response was delivered with nonchalance and a hint of mystery. He had entered unimpeded, he claimed. Every guard had bowed to him. None had dared to halt his progress. He referred to himself as the Barrier, a figure of immense authority in Stalin's world. Despite stringent security protocols, Messing had achieved the seemingly impossible. His audacity left Stalin stunned, a testament to the extraordinary power of audacity and a mind capable of bending reality to its will. Josef Stalin, captivated by Wolf Messing's remarkable talents, made a fateful decision. He recognized the potential of such abilities as potent weapons in times of war, capable of turning the tide against enemies. Contemplating scenarios like redirecting an enemy pilot's bomb back to their own country, Stalin saw the strategic advantage in having Messing on his side. Yet, the mystery surrounding Messing's abilities only deepened. Once, in a moment of introspection, Stalin inquired about Messing's own lifespan. To the astonishment of those present, Wolf Messing confidently predicted that Stalin would meet his end before him, a prediction that would later prove accurate, further shrouding Messing in an aura of enigma. As word of Wolf Messing's extraordinary abilities spread worldwide, his influence extended far beyond the realm of political intrigue. Mahatma Gandhi himself was significantly influenced by Messing, and even the renowned scientist Albert Einstein had a memorable encounter with this enigmatic figure. In a twist of fate, while in Vienna, Wolf Messing chanced upon a meeting with two of the most illustrious minds of the 20th century, Sigmund Freud and Albert Einstein. Both scientists, ever inquisitive, were naturally curious about Messing's purported abilities. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, took up the challenge and confronted Messing, daring him to delve into his thoughts and manipulate his mind. It was a daunting task, but Messing did not flinch. Leaving the room momentarily, Messing returned with a small object that resembled a pinch. Albert Einstein, with his iconic unruly hair and mustache, became an integral part of this extraordinary test. With the pinch in hand, Messing reached for a strand of Einstein's mustache hair, handing it to Sigmund Freud. The room fell silent as the test began, a test that would determine the true extent of Wolf Messing's abilities. Wolf Messing had an unusual fascination with Einstein's mustache hair, a quirk that endeared him to the iconic scientist. This fascination forged a unique bond between the two men, with Messing eventually spending his time writing books in Moscow. Sadly, at the age of 75, Wolf Messing fell ill. Despite successfully undergoing surgery on the femoral and external iliac arteries, he inexplicably developed kidney failure and pulmonary edema, leading to his demise. In a final twist of fate, his prediction about Stalin outliving him proved accurate, adding yet another layer of mystery to his life story. Wolf Messing was buried at the Vostoyakovsk-Gorje Jewish Cemetery in Moscow, his legacy a testament to the extraordinary power of the mind. Today, all of his belongings and documents are preserved in the KGB archives, a testament to the enduring fascination with this enigmatic figure. His life story has been depicted in the Russian television miniseries Wolf Messing, who saw through time, leaving us with a captivating and enduring tale of a psychic who possessed the power to read minds, control perceptions, and even manipulate thoughts. A figure whose influence could shape destinies and alter the course of history. Wolf Messing, a name that continues to mystify and intrigue, a testament to the unfathomable power of the human mind.